Digital Garden, Ryan. All right, let's talk about it. It should be really fast. We're going to do questions in the second half. In the first half, we're kind of going to go through how Ryan kind of made the digital garden piece. Because there was a lot of hard work that I didn't put in the video because there's too much to show. So we'll start out with this one. Yeah, so this is when we got the...
Oh, we finally got the chop saw.
We got the chop saw. Big investment from that silly blade we were using.
Yeah, it finally actually worked. So, yeah, we were going to do everything originally with a tiny jigsaw. Thank God that we...
It was like going to fry the table, too. It was like... And we got rid of that bag in the back, too.
Well, we fried the bag. I realized that
Look
that
at it,
bag
look
is
at it,
for
look at
dust.
it, look
It's
at
like
it.
sawdust.
Look
It's like,
at it
boom,
go.
just melting in this clip right here.
That's
Yeah.
great. Look at you, just like, oh, fuck.
I'm like, literally, you can see it like, well, there it is.
There it goes.
Oh, that's cool. Oh,
He's like, oh, fuck.
well, that sucked.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, I'm like, what?
He's like, well, don't light your house on fire.
Lasted one day. Day one, melted.
For now.
Okay, this is boring. Just keep burring this shit.
Yeah, it's good. Otherwise it gets...
Exactly. We got all of our pretty pieces. Trying to figure out.
Oh, he's actually... See, Ryan actually made this thing, you know what I mean? Like, it's actually...
There's some math involved.
There's some shit that went down in this. Yeah, I could do this. That's a Boolean cut. Like, I could do this in 3D in person. I mean, that's fucking... How long did this take you?
Dude, way longer than I thought. Like, I was thinking of this thing as like, oh yeah, it's like 6 tubes, whatever it is, like, together. Gonna hang some shit off it, put some wood in the bottom, make a box, call it a day. Oh my god, that's basically still what we did. And it's like, still...
It took like a week, 2 weeks, but you were working on it like hours every day.
Dude, like, way more expensive than we originally thought. I thought this was gonna be a cheap...
We were like under
budget thing.
$1,000, like, it'll be chill.
First day, just the square stock and frickin' the saw that
Arcane blanks
we had to
came in.
buy was $1,000.
Yeah, I mean, the saw itself was like, what, $400?
$300.
That's not chill.
Not cool.
Hey, at least you got this looking up, the frame.
No, yeah, then there's a base right there just hung off the garage. Is that outside?
Yeah,
or-
someone sneezed, bro. Someone
I was like, yo,
Bless you.
that's
Fucking
that
crazy.
scared the shit out of me.
Yeah, I thought they were in my house. But oh, dude, these are still the coolest pieces to me.
It's a little T-slot bar thing.
You could do any. You could like mount anything on this thing, bro. You can
Dude,
put
you
like.
could- it's like, I didn't even really, it is the Off-White logo too.
Oh, you bastard.
That's where they got, wonder if that's where they got it from. A piece of
Glasgow.
Glasgow. A little piece of aluminum right there, Glasgow.
Aluminium.
Well,
Nice little time lapse that I totally should have included in the video.
what's the time lapse? I did film a time lapse. I didn't film like any time lapses.
I mean, you're not even in the video. There you go.
Yeah.
There we go. A lot of work.
Yeah, just a lot of holes.
Oh, it's when you
Holes in
mount the
metal.
bottom so that I can actually stand on its own.
Exactly.
Nice, nice. And this is what you put the wood stuff on, right? Eventually.
And then I use extra piece of this as just a guide to
Nice.
cut.
The other wood.
Yep, that was for the
See, this is
base.
what the actual saw we used. We were trying to cut metal with this. It's crazy.
Yeah, it didn't work well. Oh, an actual bench would have been nice too. But these little soft
Stanley things, yeah, it's great.
These are great. We're chilling. Yeah, then we're cutting the little slats. So there's just a million of these things for the base.
It's a lot of actual tedious work.
Not just. And
Oh, that's what
making-
you were building. There you go.
Exactly. Making that guy right there.
Give it some.
I don't know what you call this. Digital garden rig.
Yeah,
Like,
look at
out
it.
of breath.
Something like
Yeah,
that.
because you're running. You're doing hard work. I'm over here getting fat.
I know, literally. I feel
Call me
like
fat?
No, I was saying
Calling me fat.
fat ass.
That's fair. I just had a burger.
I wish I had a burger right now.
You had a dab. It's cool.
Dabs and burgers.
Yeah, more wood moment.
We got. I don't even know what I'm doing here. Oh, we're drilling.
Oh, this is when you had to put the thing in the thing so you could not drill all the way through type thing.
Oh yeah, because we're drilling holes through this. Didn't want to hit the other side.
Yep.
Inherently just gonna pop through.
That's like something you learn by trial and error too, because like the first time you do it, you're like, okay, we went through.
Yeah.
You know?
Luckily not on this one.
No, not on this one, but like because you did that like years ago, you're like,
Oh, yeah.
now like, I would have gone right through. You know what I mean? Like I would have known. I'd have been like, oh fuck, there's 4 holes in my table.
No, you're like, shit. No, like, yeah, not about to redo that whole shit.
Fuck no. You got time for that? That's why you did it, not me, bro.
Nah, dude. The amount
But
of
I'm
trips,
learning.
the
This is
amount of
how I
trips
learn.
to the hardware store, the hundreds of dollars we had to spend on hardware.
Yeah, you're
for
like,
this
I just got
thing.
back from Ace like every other day. I'm like, what are you doing? What are you still doing at Ace Hardware?
It's like you just realize you have to go as you
Oh
know.
fuck, I don't have this
realize.
washer. Oh fuck, we're out like 3 other
Yeah,
whatever.
you're like, oh, I need this. It's like we didn't really
The
plan
Lowe's
this
is
thing.
perfect, you know. This is like we should have finalized it right here.
Dude. That's perfect.
It's
You
ridiculous.
see the vision. And the lights. This is the point that I was contemplating ordering twice as many lights, and I'm glad that we didn't. Because I was thinking, what if it ran the entire thing?
The funniest thing is the cheapest part were the lights.
I know, because it's just Amazon, baby.
Yeah, Amazon's great.
Dude, everything. This was built.
This is
by-
an Amazon rig,
This is an
bro.
Amazon ad, actually.
Thanks, Jeff.
Sponsor us, please.
Yeah, pull up the billion.
So yeah, we riv nutted all that. So
That
it's
shit
all
was-
hidden. Those things we didn't really need to do it like that, but it just made it kind of that
It
much
looked
cooler.
cool though.
And like now they have little threaded guys in there. Yeah.
You know, this is what we do with our profits.
And then bam, freaking.
We pay rent and make art pieces out of Amazon lights and sick hardware and a Raspberry Pi that we could have just. I don't know. It
Totally
was so
unnecessary, but
so
it's-
worth it though.
It looks so much cooler.
Yeah, I mean like it looks cool like that, and then we obviously had to go overboard.
And this is just freaking.
An actual time lapse. Holy
This
fuck!
took so. That's
You're like, I have to
was like, this
document
one
myself.
has to be a time lapse. And yes, it had to be documented. So I was like, no, this.
Because
is
I have to.
forever.
People have to know that you did this by hand.
This took just a amount of like thinking. I was like, okay, this is how we're gonna remember which one's which. And I was
I
like,
don't even know how we did this.
What?
What?
Just a lot of zip ties.
Wow.
Oh, this is the first attempt.
Oh, you're trying to make a perfect circle.
We're trying to make a mount. Yeah, like
This
fan
this
for the
this thing
Raspberry
here,
Pi.
yeah, this is for the fan for the Raspberry Pi that
Which
you
is
saw.
totally unnecessary. There's no need for a mount of fucking.
But
a
it
fan of
was.
Raspberry
But it
Pi.
was.
But
This shit right here. That fan right there.
yeah, I wanted a hovering mount over.
When he sent me that idea, I was like, yes, sir, I'll make this fucking acrylic tag because it's like perfect. It's like such a great idea.
Yeah, because it made so much more sense after I was looking at it. I was like, this is just the ugliest part of this whole thing. I was like, if we make it acrylic, maybe I could design just put something sick on it, and it'll just look so.
Yeah, and then you
better.
sent me like that fried ass drawing, and it was perfect.
Yeah, when you're chilling, dude.
Yeah, so it was like pretty much ready to go here. We just had to give it some acrylic energy. I mean, the screen's already mounted, which is dope. Plant in acrylic, and that's all that needed it at
Give
this
it the
point to
extra
bring it
little
together.
sauce. Keyboard's dry and taped up still.
Yep, we kind of wanted it to have a old terminal feeling, especially with the plant. It's like you're monitoring the plant's like livelihood and progress because it's like one of the last few plants that you found in this universe that is like
It's like
desolate
this
and no
underground
nature.
shit
Yeah,
where you don't really have access to that much stuff, so we're just
the plumbing.
zip tying stuff.
This is how we got it to vape.
Exactly. Planting a vape right here. Cut through that. Well, at first we weren't gonna cut all the way through. Then I was looking at it. I was like, this looks stupid if it's not doing anything. Like it just goes in there and does what?
And then you actually like piped it up.
So I was like, yeah, we need it to run all the way through.
Oh, this is when the acrylic came in. Look.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
This is also mid. I'm having a leak at my place, so it's just coming right through the.
Just to add it to the amount of home work, like physical work you have to do. That's cool. That's great. It's very good.
Yeah, so everything. So there's at least a mock-up of it. Not the final bolts. They're way too long, but
Yeah, this is not the final bolts, but look at like the acrylic pieces came in. It fits the. It's way better than trying to do a physical circle out of metal. Like there was no way you would have. Like you were almost there, but making it perfect, it would have just been
Would've
impossible
sucked.
unless you had like a perfect hole size drill. I don't know how the fuck you do
and
that.
then you
but-
only did. It would just. It wouldn't have been worth it.
Laser cutting,
This is cooler.
so much cooler. And then the fat ass piece too.
So yeah, then this.
Oh,
wasn't-
yeah. This
in
part.
in the long run, we should have. If we thought about like how to make this, we would have gotten this acrylic piece made with the holes cut into it. But it was an impromptu thing with just acrylic bought at Home Depot. So drilling into acrylic is extremely hard if there's not already a pile of holes or anything.
Yeah,
learned
and then-
that the hard way.
Yeah,
Like,
you had
remake
to put
that.
a thing behind it so for the pressure, bro. That's crazy. See, trial and error.
Yeah. You had to use a piece of wood basically to screw into the back of it. It was just, yeah.
Hey,
It's
I
all
mean,
good.
you fixed it.
It
Oh, and then
works.
this big ass piece came in.
That's the sickest. And then now we actually have some branding on it.
Fire. I love it when it looks just massive acrylic tags that don't make sense with a lot of graphics on it. It just looks crazy. It makes you want to look at it.
It's a blam.
It has like, I did research into the plant and stuff, so it has all the fucking technical care specifics and all that other stuff to the plant that we used in the shoot. So the current, because there's no plant in it right now, it technically means nothing. But if we put the same plant back in,
Yeah, we just need to put a fake plant in so it looks cool.
yeah.
Right now we have a stupid hammer that no one's seen in there.
That's a stupid project.
It's kind of sick as fuck.
Grab it. This is me loading up the screen. The easiest part of the whole thing. Took me 3 seconds.
Never got bolts for it, so there's just
This is
loops in it.
hilarious. This is what you've done with it.
That's just like how I held it together so we didn't lose the pieces.
Minecraft.
Yeah, it's great.
Great art project. Where did the digital garden come from? What did it stem from? Haha, good one. Where did the digital garden come from?
It's on you. You made the name.
The whole idea for Digital Garden was it's the subsection. So we're gonna do a mini book that's coming quite soon, and then we are doing the full art book that's coming next year. But it'll outline it more in the mini book that we're dropping. But essentially, Digital Garden is under the city of the Eternal City, and it's where they preserve like all of the plants and agriculture that was like from the old Earth, like the old world, or like the world we know today. And this is not like super far in the future. This is like, just a bit in the future where we're preserving green. So
Hopefully not that close in the future.
yeah,
Not
hopefully we're not alive for this.
It's not.
But it sounds terrible. But it's in a future where like there's pretty much it's desolate and there's no nature and people are preserving nature for oxygen. And Digital Garden, specifically this piece, kind of is like a monitoring system for a plant that people use to keep it alive and like figure out like does it need more water or whatever, like because they need these plants to survive. It's their oxygen. So Digital Garden, fried out of its mind, but it's perfect. And then because of that, all the graphics just as a concept, it was so strong that I was like, okay, well, I can just make graphics.
Everything was kind of easy for it. Coming up with the photo shoot idea, branding, marketing, everything was kind of like perfect. It was just beautiful. It was like a good
And it was like spring, summer, so we needed garden. We needed something with a bit more colors, and the vibes were up. So fuck it, why not? This is a good question for both of us individually. If you could have any skill maxed to like 100, like 0 out of 100, like mastery level, what would it be and why?
Oh man,
I gotta pick a skill. It doesn't have to be art related, but it could be, or like fashion. This sounds tough.
dude, I would just want to understand how to freaking like run a business and. That would be pretty cool. Max that part out. It'd be freaking. None of us know what we're doing here.
hilarious. That's so facts.
It would be pretty cool, but
That's
it's
so
fun learning along the way.
that's great. Let's
It's
do
a play.
so that's good.
It would be pretty sick if we just
Damn,
Just, like,
I was gonna say
dial that
something
up.
completely ridiculous and stupid, like drifting.
No, I was like, dude, if we could just like not like know how to do what we're doing, that would be pretty cool.
Yo,
But drifting would
there
be
is-
fucking immature.
there's your answer. I can't even answer
See
that.
the car from outside.
That's so funny, bro. What?
Yeah.
Running a business. That's the answer. What's some of your favorite Ghost hardware lore in your designs that some folks may not have noticed? Oh, this one's fun. Damn, this one's hard.
That's all.
That's
The
everything.
entire brand.
Oh, here's one. Pretty much every shirt. No, not every shirt. Like a lot of shirts have a lot of Morse code in them, and a lot of like hidden messages. So if you can find them, good luck. But they're fucking fried.
The
They're
Morse
in
code
there.
thing is a fact. There's been a
There's
lot
so
of Morse
many of
code,
them.
not just just random shit. The website used to have that. No one ever coded
I put
it out.
in. People don't know, but I put in a lot of client work too.
And we've always it'd been cool. So if someone could write something out and try to figure something out, it'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, there's so many that I don't even know which pieces have it anymore. Like it's more of a flow thing. Like, oh, I should add this message right here and make it hidden next to these tree pixels,
And
so it doesn't
does
look.
cool things.
It looks like just pixels, but it's just actually Morse code. So it's like, wait, what? So good luck. Writer's block. That's a good one.
Ooh, that's on you.
Yeah, how do you get through it? I guess we can't have writer's block if everything is due all the time. You can't have writer's block if there's a deadline. You know, if there's a
there's an overhead, like having everything.
Hey, your company will sink if you don't drop these designs in this amount of time. Yeah, that'll get your shit together.
It's true.
That'll get your shit together. No, that's exactly what we've dealt with. Like almost every other drop. It's like, hey, if we don't drop in the next 2 months, like, yo, what's the vibe? You know, like we need to, and that'll get your designs moving for sure. So I guess external pressure will delete writer's block, which is a really fucked way of thinking about it.
Rack up your credit card bill.
Yeah.
That will get you working.
yeah. And then the stress of having debt will get you to work even harder that you'll get out of debt.
Exactly.
Lock in. Oh, here we go. Are there any physical pieces outside of merch or posters that you want to do? Accessories, art pieces, whatever. This is a good one.
There's a lot of shit like.
I mean, out the gate, we got jewelry and homeware and stuff.
Jewelry's coming soon. One piece that he just came up with that we just got in the works this past week.
I did a little teaser for the key holders.
Yep. So that'll be. We should have. Yeah, the samples in the works. So yeah, hopefully in the next couple of weeks that'll be going and.
Look at this sun.
I know, it's like nice. We need more of this right now.
Yeah.
Cloudy out.
Yeah, what the fuck? Jewelry, homeware, experimental art pieces for sure, like big metal sculptures, 3D printed sculptures.
Kind of just
more
off the
art.
line of just shit like that for no
Yeah,
reason.
and like between using it for photo shoots and maybe eventually auctioning some of it off, but mostly just to curate the vibe. You know, we're just vibe collecting. What else we got? Would it be worth making a very limited April Fool? Bro, we did that, bro. We did that.
Whoa, that was a good. Dude, worth it? Were you not there?
Yeah, what? Look at this. He's tripping, bro.
Would there be worth it? There what? There was.
Yeah, you missed it.
You must have been fooled.
Look, Zach's back.
Oh, Zach is back.
See, he called him out. 2 top items were April Fool's drops, bro. See? Oh, okay. He meant something stupid like a GH themed toaster. See, that's great, but it's very expensive to
Who's the one
make.
that said skis?
Someone said skis. That's dope.
Who was it? Someone said skis. I think I was.
It'd be funny
I
if
think
we
I was
got-
in the Discord. I was like, "That's the most."
I was
idea.
at Big Bear in the Airbnb, and they had a ski that had like the shots.
Yeah.
That'd be a funny gag thing to sell too,
Oh
like
my-
just a ski with shot
I
glasses
mean,
in them.
random shit like that would be fun. We've always talked about making just like random like hardware, like buying like a hammer that says Ghost Hardware on it. It's all chrome. It's just like trying to
Yeah.
find somebody that can make that is the issue.
We have a few people, but not for we can only make like a few of them, and then they get
Everyone
really,
wants to make,
really,
like,
really
1,000
expensive.
of them.
Yeah, bro, it's
It's like we
fried.
can only sell like 5 of these. Could we do?
Yeah, like, and
Will
then
you
they're all
work
going to be
with
like a
us?
couple $100, bro. It's how expensive this shit is. Allowing creativity to flow freely, you have to put yourself in an environment where there's pretty much no distractions. Because if you are even a little bit, even like your watch buzzing, like shit like that, bro, it will fuck you up. It'll completely take you out of your flow state. And a lot of flow state can be achieved if you lock in for like an hour or two, and then the flow state begins. But if you're not, like, you can't just jump in and straight flow. That's not gonna work. You have to already be fucking around with some stuff, fucking find that thing that eventually after an hour you'll come across, and then you just lock in before you know it, it's nighttime. So like that shit, yeah. So just doing the work and putting in the hours, because after the first hour or two, that's when the flow state starts to, you start to like trip on your own work. It's great. And no distractions. The phone sucks. Phone is tragic, bro. You get a text and you're like, "What are you doing later?" And then before you know it, you're scrolling on Instagram and I should
been like
check
an
on
hour, and you're like,
I should
"Oh."
check on my dryer or whatever. Oh fuck, everything's gone before you know it. Flow state's gone, and you're good luck getting back at that point. But yeah, I mean, I think that was pretty much all the questions that I wanted to answer.
What's your favorite restaurant?
Well, what do we eat all the time? Kazunori?
I don't eat that all the time.
Me and Max eat that all the time. We love Kazunori. We go crazy. Every time we try and get more rolls. Yo, what my brother, he might call me out on being on a wrong number, but I think I had like 12.
12 and 11 was what we got to last time.
I was hungry.
And
I'd been like
Rolls is
running.
wild.
What did they
I've
say
been
was the actual...
Something like 15, 16.
My favorite spot.
Cuz I don't
No
know.
one else will agree, but it's delicate cuisine.
What is that?
If you're from Ventura County, you know. It's presto pasta.
Mmm.
Fast food pasta, Camarillo,
We drove past it,
California.
remember, and it was closed?
Best shit.
You remember you're like, you gotta have this. And we drove past it was closed.
I don't remember.
We were all the way
Oh,
out there, and you're like,
yeah.
that's the pasta place.
You can see it
It's like
from the
4 years
101.
ago. Yeah, you were
Yep.
on the freeway going north to.
They have one in Santa Clarita. They
San
closed the
Francisco,
one in
so.
Newbury Park.
Nah, bro, that's crazy.
Yeah.
There's nothing down here. All right, so I mean, pretty much it. You got anything else?
Yeah. That's
so
it.
no, you don't have anything else, or
Nope, that's it.
Oh, okay. This guy's